of 5, so this is not bottom split, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, welcome to Split 4 Racing here at Tsukuba. The last time we've been here at Tsukuba, we also had a Split 4 race, and Zach Esmail won that in front of Ryan Gibbert from the Formulama crew, Jordan Hyde, Philip Morash, who we have seen yesterday, and Kimberly O'Brien rounded up the top 5. I'm looking forward to see what we are going to witness here in Split 4 tonight. And step 1 is to take a look at the starting grid to see how qualifying went, and then I'll meet you back for the start of the race. The starting grid animation glitched out there at the end. Did you notice that? Either way, it doesn't matter. I noticed also a lot of He Hit Me Motorsport drivers. I think 4 of them, if I'm not miscounted, at least 3. Either way, Split 4 is going racing, ladies and gentlemen. David Kemp here in P4 and... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Horrible start! Horrible start for David Kemp. He got over to the side there a bit. Oh, it continues in the back. Aye. The 3 He Hit Me cars. And oh no! Oh no! Oh, what happened there? Oh, goodness gracious. Split 4 is the gift that keeps on giving. Paul Remnant in the pits. David Kemp in the pits. Daniel nowhere, and everyone below P7 was in a traffic jam. Joshua Harris's car looks not good. Maybe he has to get to the pits as well. Torsten Sauer, I was surprised to see Torsten in Split 4. Usually he is in Split 3. He's also fighting for the Split 3 championship. I was wondering where he was, and now I know he was in Split 4. Woo! What a start, ladies and gentlemen. What a start. Robin van Heijken is leading, then Rory Brogan and Rob Blay, Adam Brockton and James Moore. So 3 out of the 4 He Hit Me Motorsport cars in the top 5, but Paul Remnant in the pits. He was involved in a big one. Aye. Blay and Brogan. This is for P2. Man, what happened there? Man, what happened? I still cannot comprehend really what happened there. That was a wild one. But the top 6 or 7, they got away with it. There's a battle for P6, Sauer and Alexis. This is why a gap developed between 5 and 6, because fighting for positions costs time, which is good news for Robin van Heijken in P1, because there is an intense battle for P2. Joshua Harris luckily not having a meatball apparently, so he was able to continue, but the car is far from optimal. That's an understatement. Adam Brockton from Australia. Torsten Sauer from Austria. Oh! Alexis with a mistake there. Unusual one. Contact between him and Torsten. Oh, the car is not good. The car is done. The car is done. What a shame. What happened there to Alexis? This was a highly unusual spin, and there was nothing Torsten was able to do tried to save it from our angle at least. It looked like it. But now the big question is, how damaged is the car of Sauer? Daniel too. Oh my, it's a split 4 race. This is all I can say. This is a split 4 race. We have seen so much in this season and in the past from split 4, and this is not. Oh no, the race leader, Robin. This is one way to choke. Oh god. Oh goodness gracious. That's one way to choke. Oh no, and now Blay and Brockton. He hit me. Don't hit you. Man, this is not even the bottom split of the week. Oh my goodness. Guys. Oh yeah, bam. Not happy, Robin van Heike. Understandable, he can say he hit me. Because he did. Oh, this is why we broadcast all splits. Or at least we try to. And at least for the main SoF time slot, we have been able for several seasons to provide a 100% broadcast quote. Oh, Van Heike, this is too far. Why do I say we, even though in the end it's a one-man production? Simply because without the replays from the community, I would not be able to do so. This is why I say we. Because without you guys, and girls of course, it would not be possible to see madness like this. Rob Blay, Adam Brockton, then Robin van Heike, James Moore and Rory Brogan. Then Thorsten Sauer, who probably has front end damage. The big question is how much from the incident with Alexis spun in turn 8. Like I said, it looked weird. Unusual place to spin. Also unusual for a car like the Clio to spin, being a front wheeler and all that. And James Moore is trying to make this a he hit me 1, 2, 3. Robin, he was in pole position, had that mistake in turn 8. Self-inflicted, you have to call it as it is. Then that contact with Adam Brockton, which he was not happy about. We saw him flashing his lights. But he has to refocus himself, attack Adam Brockton. He was faster last lap. 0.3 of a second, in fact. So there is still room and chance to get into P2. Adam Brockton has to defend, which is amazing news for Rob Blay, because Rob Blay can focus on driving away. Brockton defends the inside line. Oh! And we have that 1, 2, 3 as a result there. And Robin, he ain't happy. Nick Bridge, we have not talked about him. This is a new name. Welcome. He's behind Joshua Harris and René Franzen. Not to say another former Formula 1 driver with a similar name. So I have to watch out not to unintentionally call him Frenzen. He is currently in P10. Franzen, that is. Man, that car from Joshua is not looking good. Not looking good. I also have one eye on Thorsten Sauer at the moment. Oh, Franzen with the mistake. Now they're almost side by side. Harris stays behind. Has a better exit out of turn 5. So maybe with a slingshotty. Does not try. Franzen though with the mistake. The pressure was too much for René. And Harris gets the position. I wanted to say I have one eye on the damaged car of Thorsten Sauer, but we can see he got away from P7, 8 and 9 and tries to close the gap to P5, which will be difficult with the damaged car. Robert Quick started from the last position, and because all of the shenanigans that have happened, is now in P9, pretty safe in P9, almost 4 seconds of a gap behind Ryan Priestley, who has become a regular in the SoF, also has a new livery, I love it. If I remember correctly, it was done by fellow Clio SoF driver Jack Davies, and it looks good, I like it. And Robert Quick, after a messed up qualifying, tries to get even more positions. Interesting enough, Adam Brockton able to closing the gap to Rob Blay. It was 0.9, now it's 0.4, but now we have the real interesting and really rare situation that the top 3 are all teammates. What are they going to do? Hold positions to make a 1-2-3? Or will ego get into their heads and they say, you know what, it's cool that we are in 1-2-3, but I want to be the 1, not the 3 or the 2. So who knows? Who knows? We will have to take a look at it. Robert Quick is looking, is not finding at the moment. Scott Groves a bit wide, but it's okay. He's not in an immediate threat of losing a position. Here we have him, 1-2-3. Then Robin van Heike, who is still not happy. And Rory Brogan. Then Thorsten Sauer driving on his own. The gap to P5 is increasing. Like I said, not a big shock with the damaged car. But good news, the gap to P7 is increasing as well. So Thorsten, if you're watching, bring it home. I try to not be biased with my fellow Austrians here, by the way. We call it as it is. And I see that the top 3 are close together, 0.3 each. And they are fighting. Okay, forget we just bring home a 1-2-3. It's the ladder, it's the, P3 and all that is cool, but I want P2. And James Moore attacks Adam Brockton and gets it done. So the team orderly hold positions is out of the question. And you can see because Brockton is trying. Teammates and all is cool. But man, I love it. Honestly, I love it. That these teammates are fighting against each other. And they only have one job. If they mess this up and Robin van Heike gets P3, P2 or even P1, it's all on them. No putting pressure on you guys, just stating facts. Their fourth member, Paul Remnant, has also continued his race. He is in P15, so he's just finishing the race. And Robin is putting on pressure on Brockton, who has dropped down a little bit in terms of pace. Had the fastest, or still has the fastest lap in the race, but the pace is maybe gone, maybe cooked the tires too much, and now he has to defend. And he defends hard. Robin is looking. He is faster at the moment. Half a second in the last lap. The gap to P1 and 2 is big. compared to what it was. Brockton is struggling. And now has to drive defensive lines as James Moore is chasing his teammate. It's only 0.2 seconds. Adam Brockton is defending the inside line. He is under pressure. He has to react. He has to watch out. And Robin knows it. Robin feels it that he is faster. And this is for the lead. James Moore and Rob Blay, as well as Robin. James Moore, is he looking? Please not into turn 4. Think about your team. This is intense as we watch Vincent and Daniel. This is for P13. Daniel we have seen a few times this season already. Vincent I think is a new name. Look how Brockton has to defend. The pace is gone as a result. Driving mid 104s as a result. And Robin puts himself on the outside. Gets behind. Needs a good slingshot. But Adam is defending. Robin has had the better exit as a whole, but now the inside line by Adam Brockton. Final lap of the race. Robin wants to ruin the He Hit Me party, and he's doing a fantastic job, even though now there's a bit of a gap. After turn 1. And Rob Blay and James Moore half a second, so no immediate threat at the moment. Robert Quick is in P9, gained 8 positions. The most positions gained. Next one is Scott Groves with 7. Robin is looking, is not finding. But Adam maybe too much focused on the defense. That line was suboptimal. Now they are side by side as we focus on David Kemp, who starts his final lap. Rob Blay wins. James Moore P2, but who gets P3? Let's see, it's Brockton. Robin lost the position to Brogan. Oh no, he was too focused on getting P3 and loses P4 as a result. Oh my goodness, Franzen in P12. Daniel 13 got past Vincent there at the end, and now we are waiting for one more driver, and that is David Camp. Oh my goodness, this was a split 4 race. This was definitely a split 4 race, and here we have him. The 3 He Hit Me podium getters, as David Camp is getting over the finish line to round up split 4. A Hit Me clean sweep 1, 2 and 3. But what does it mean for the split 4 championship? Let's find out. And now we are in a pretty interesting situation, because some weeks split 4 is the bottom split, some weeks, like this week, it is not, which means there is a big overlap with split 5, and thus the results and the standings are more unstable, let's call it that, than for example splits 1, 2 and 3. And as a result, our leader in split 4, quote unquote, only has 56 points in Ryan Priestley, who got a podium in Laguna Seca. So it's not just because he has the most races, there is some consistency in it, but we have to keep that in mind, which is why the overall point total is definitely lower than, for example, in the split 1, 2 and 3 championships we have seen thus far. But Priestley leading in front of Cooksley, so Australia in front of New Zealand. Wonderful. And currently you need 29 points to be in the top 15. But We have one more race after this. This was an eventful one, especially early on. It felt like a Split 4 race, this is all I can say. How will Split 5 be? I am looking forward, I hope you do as well. I hope you enjoyed it. And now, whew, we take a break until tomorrow for Split 5. Goodbye.